The footage you all just saw is from a store called the Man Cave store. This particular location is in the Coastal Grand Mall in Myrtle Beach. I didn't know that there was a second location. I was used to going to the Man Cave store at Broadway at the beach in Myrtle Beach. So this was new to me. I just hadn't recognized it before, but it is a very recent location. It's only been there like 2 months or so. But I'm really glad that they have another location, because that's where I was able to find this Vincent Vega pop figure. And this is one I had the opportunity to get before at their original location. But what happened is, I was so happy that I found Jules Winfield. This is one that I really wanted, even more so than Vincent Vega. So I found this one, and I can't remember if I was limited on funds or what it was. I just grabbed this one though, at the original location, and I was like, I'll come back for Vincent Vega, because they did have several of them. In fact, they had several Jules Winfields as well. And somebody even suggested to me, they said it's a vaulted pop, you should pick up some extra ones, because the value will go up. But I wasn't really worried about that. I just wanted to make sure I had it for my collection. So yeah, I left Vincent Vega sitting there, and I did a video on the Man Cave store, and I think it's partly due to my promotion of the store that all of their vaulted pops, not long after I put that video up, they were gone. So yeah, I missed out on Vincent Vega originally, but luckily, like I said, they opened up another location, so I was able to go back and get it. So now I got the two guys together. I'm really happy about that. And these are the original, the common ones. They do have bloody variants of these figures as well. I think they do for both of them. I'm not really so concerned about that. I'm just glad to have these two here together. As far as the set goes, they also have Mia Wallace. I feel like I've seen Mia Wallace before, and she looked a little plain to me in person. But I don't know, if I ran across her again, I think I would go ahead and pick her up. I feel like I've learned my lesson there. I would pick her up. I've never seen Jimmy. That was Quentin Tarantino's character. I've never seen him at all. I think he is pretty rare. I've seen him being resold like on eBay at pretty high prices. So yeah, I'm not really so worried about that. If I ever happen to come across it, I will gladly pick it up, but I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way for it necessarily. like I said, I'm just happy that I have these two guys, and having them now and working on this video actually makes me want to go ahead and watch the movie again. There's no telling how many times I've seen that movie, but I love it every time. It is definitely my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, although I like plenty of his other movies as well. As a matter of fact, I do have The Bride as well. And from this set, again, this I was careless. I saw O-Ren Ishii in the store. In the store, they get, I guess, a fair amount of traffic, but not a huge amount of traffic. So I was assuming that, you know, she would be there for a while. And again, I went back and she was gone. So I really regret that one. I missed out on O-Ren Ishii. But I did manage to get Gogo Yubari, and I actually keep her out of box. And her legs are real slim. She has a stand, but it's still a little tricky to get her to stand up straight. But I definitely like this character. I like that weapon that she has there. That's very cool. And, you know, it always reminds me of that great fight scene in the movie. So, yeah, really glad to have those figures from the set at least. And, yeah, if I ever see O-Ren Ishii again, I'll definitely get her. I've never seen Bill in the store. The Crazy 88 guy, I see him around still. And I think there's a reason he's sitting around. Nobody's really too worried about it. I guess if I had the other figures in the set, then I would go ahead and try to complete that. You know, I probably would pick him up then. But, yeah, like I said, I'm just really happy to finally have Vincent Vega. And there are actually more of him at the store. I know one of them had a pretty bad paint job. If you paid attention in the video, you saw that there was another one sitting there. That was actually the one with the bad paint job, because I'd already picked up mine, and then I actually moved the other box forward. But I think there were like 2 more of them sitting there. And I'm not sure if there were any more vaulted pops in that store or not. You can all let me know if you caught anything that is vaulted. Let me know about that. But I think most of them are common. Some of them are older commons, though. But yeah, it was great to get this one at retail price, because I know on Pop Price Guide, I think it's valued at $27. So I was pretty happy to get this at retail price and to not have to pay, you know, that $27 for it, because I don't think I would have done that anyway. I don't really pay over, I think the most I tend to try to pay for a pop is nowhere over 20. To me, normally I wouldn't do that. So yeah, like I said, just really happy to have this one. But it did get me wondering if they're ever going to make any more characters from the movie, because of course they have some to choose from. And of course those characters include Pumpkin, Honey Bunny, Lance, Jody, Mr. Wolf, Kathy Griffin, Marcellus Wallace, Zed, and of course, the Gimp. Now, some of those choices we know they're not going to make. Yeah, I don't think we'll actually see the Gimp anytime soon. That probably might be a custom that somebody does. But I just realized one figure they don't have pictured here is let me check Jules' box. These are the same. For some reason they don't have Butch on here, Bruce Willis's character, but I know that pop exists as well. And he's kind of beat up looking, and he has the sword from the way he looked towards the end of the movie. And I think that might be one that I might pick up. I feel like I may have seen that one before, but if I remember correctly, I think the box was not in a great condition. Because I feel like I saw it at FYE, in my local FYE. They're better now. I'll give them credit. They've improved the store tremendously. But they used to have a lot of boxes with damage, or there would be really bad paint jobs. That's why I don't have, from the Big Lebowski, I don't have Walter. I really want to get Walter, and I still don't have that pop. And the reason why, again, is because it was a bad paint job, actually. It wasn't the box. It was a bad paint job. But that's the way it used to be. There was always either a bad box or a bad paint job. But yeah, like I said, they don't have Butch pictured here. But I really think I would like to get him if I find him in a good box, you know, and with a good paint job and everything. But yeah, you all let me know, what do you think about Pulp Fiction in general? Or are you a Quentin Tarantino fan? And if so, what other pop figures do you think they should make from his movies? The last set that he had come out based off of one of his movies was The Hateful Eight. I like that movie. I wasn't crazy about it. Definitely not into it enough to buy the pops. Like, if I see them down the line, maybe marked way down, maybe I'll pick them up. But yeah, for right now, to me, it's all about Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill. But again, I want to hear from you all, especially if you are big Quentin Tarantino fans. And thank you a lot for checking out this video. I'll talk to you all again real soon.